అవసరం నాయన దాంట్లో Hi, hello dear students. Welcome to our channel Maths with Panindra. Those who are watching first time dear students, you can like and subscribe and share to your friends. This is continuous video of LAQs in definite integration. We already kept 2-3 videos in the last 2 days. Let us have a discussion. The question, this question, it may chances to come for 4 marks also. So how to proceed to solve these type of problems? So first, the given integral, find integral minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 cos x by 1 plus e power x into dx. This is the question. Whenever minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, this function is given by using properties of definite integration. First, you have to assume that given integral as I and keep it equation number 1. After that, by using the property, by using integral a to b f of x dx is equal to integral a to b f of a plus b minus x into dx. So by using this property where a is equal to minus pi by 2, b is equal to plus pi by 2. So in place of x, you have to replace a plus b minus x. So the given integral will becomes I equal to integral minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. Wherever x is there, a plus b minus x. That means minus pi by 2 plus pi by 2 minus x. So cos of minus pi by 2 plus pi by 2 a plus b minus x whole divided by 1 plus e power x. Again here also minus pi by 2 plus pi by 2 minus x into dx. So plus pi by 2 minus pi by 2 get cancelled. Even here also same thing. So I equal to integral minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2 cos of minus x divided by 1 plus e power minus x into dx. After that, cos of minus theta cos theta. So integral minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, cos of minus theta is cos theta only, so cos x by 1 plus e power minus x, we can write it as 1 by e power x into dx. Now take LCM and simplify. So I equal to integral minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. So in the denominator e power x LCM will come, numerator cos x as it is. Here e power x LCM e power x plus 1 into dx. That is equal to denominator of a denominator numerator. So integral minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 e power x into cos x divided by e power x plus 1 into dx. Keep that equation number 2. Okay. After that, we have to add, 1 minute. Server has I read your message. Yes. Keep watching and share to your friends also. Adding equation 1 and 2. Adding equation 1 and 2. So if you add 1 and 2, here I plus I, 2I is equal to minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2 cos x by 1 plus e power x dx plus integral minus pi by 2 to second equation plus pi by 2 e power x into cos x by e power x plus 1 into dx. If you observe that last step, both the limits are same, minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. In both the integrals, limits are same. Even denominators also. E power x plus 1, 1 plus e power x, both are same only, Whenever limits are same, denominators also same, so we can add the numerators. So it comes I plus I is 2I, which is equal to integral minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2 1 plus e power x. The denominator is 1 plus e power x. Numerator is cos x plus e power x into cos x into dx. From numerator cos x take common. So 2I is equal to integral minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2 cos x, if you take out common 1 plus e power x divided by 1 plus e power x into dx. So 1 plus e power x, 1 plus e power x get cancelled. 2I is equal to integral minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2 cos x into dx. What is integral cos x? Sin x. So that is equal to sin x. Applying the limits minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. So first, in place of x upper limit sin pi by 2 minus sin of minus pi by 2. So 2I equal to sin pi by 2 value 1 minus sin of minus theta minus sin theta. So minus sin pi by 2 minus 1. So minus of minus 1 plus 1, 2. So 2I equal to 2. I is equal to 1. That is, what is I? I means given integral. That is, integral minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2 cos x divided by 1 plus e power x into dx is equal to 1. I hope you understand. This property is very important in students. So based on this property only, we did the problem. I hope you understand. We'll move to the another question. We'll move to another question. The coming question is very important. The coming questions, all are 7 marks only. Number of times they asked in the public exam. evaluate integral 0 to pi x sin x by 1 plus cos square x into dx. Very, very important for 7 marks. We can expect in the coming public examination, dear students. Whenever to solve these type of problems, first you have to assume the given integral as I. So first, let us consider the given integral. Let I equal to, put that equation number 1. Let I equal to, after that again we have to apply by using the property, after writing of given, by using integral 0 to a f of x into dx is equal to integral 0 to a f of a minus x into dx. Out of 7 marks, writing this formula and getting the step till there 1 mark. Whether you have to continue or not, that is secondary. So therefore the value of I equal to integral 0 to pi, wherever x is there, you have to replace with a minus x. According to the problem, a equal to what? Pi. So pi minus x into sine of pi minus x divided by 1 plus cos square of pi minus x into dx. So now we can simplify. Integral 0 to pi minus x sine of 180 minus theta, sine of pi minus theta, sine theta. So sine of pi minus x, sine x divided by 1 plus cos of pi minus theta is minus cos theta, but the power is square here, the even number. Whenever the power is even, it becomes again plus. So cos square x into dx. Now we can split into 2 terms. Pi into sin x one term, minus x into sin x another term. So integral 0 to pi into sin x divided by 1 plus cos square x into dx minus integral 0 to pi x into sin x divided by 1 plus cos square x into dx. Since from equation 1, this value is equal to I only know. So minus I, even here also this is I is equal to pi constant bring outside, integral 0 to pi sin x divided by 1 plus cos square x into dx, minus I bring this side, I plus I to I is equal to pi into integral 0 to pi sin x divided by 1 plus cos x whole square, that means cos square x into dx. Till here you understand now, all of you? After that, here very important, this step is very important. Put cos x is equal to t. Put cos x is equal to t. Differentiate with respect to x. Cos x derivative minus sin x is equal to dt by dx. Cross multiply. Dx bring this side, minus will bring that side. So sin x into dx is equal to minus dt. So in place of sin x dx, you have to replace with minus dt. Not only this step, but also Whenever you are taking here assumption, limits will change. This is very, very important in the solving of evaluation of definite integration. Whenever you are taking assumption while solving the problem, compulsory upper limit and lower limit of the given problem will change. So here cos x is equal to t we have taken now. Upper limit and lower limit. Upper limit. When x is equal to, upper limit is what according to the problem? Pi. When x is equal to pi, substitute in the assumption cos x is equal to, that implies cos pi equal to t. What is cos pi? Cos 1it minus 1. So minus 1 is equal to t. So t is equal to minus 1. Upper limit value goes to be minus 1. Next, lower limit. This step is very, very important, dear students. Keep in mind. Upper limit, once again I am repeating, x is equal to pi here. X is equal to pi, substitute in the assumption cos pi equal to t. So t equal to cos pi value minus 1. Lower limit, x is equal to 0. That implies cos 0 equal to t. Cos 0 value is 1. So that implies t is equal to 1. Therefore, 2i equal to, so 2i is equal to integral, here already pi is there, lower limit to upper limit, 1 to minus 1, in place of sin x dx, you have replaced with minus dt by 1 plus cos equal to t, we have taken also t square will come here. In place of sin x dx, replace with the minus dt, 1 plus cos x value t, so 1 plus t square. If you remove this minus, limits will interchange. We have the property integral a to b f of x into dx is equal to minus integral b to a f of x into dx. So this is a sign change property, dear students. So whenever we are applying this property, 2i is equal to pi into integral minus 1 to 1. I am removing this minus. So remaining is 1 by 1 plus t square into dt. We know that formula, integral 1 by 1 plus x square, again formula. Integral 1 by 1 plus x square into dx equal to tan inverse of x. So plus c no need to write, why? Because it is a definite integration. So 2i equal to pi into, so integral 1 by 1 plus t square tan inverse of t. Applying the limits minus 1 to plus 1. First you have to apply upper limit tan inverse of 1 minus tan inverse of minus 1. So that is equal to pi into tan inverse of 1. Tan, when it will be equal to 1, pi by 4. So tan inverse of 1 is pi by 4 minus, key bracket, tan inverse of minus 1 minus pi by 4. So that is equal to pi into pi by 4 plus pi by 4. So pi into pi by 4 plus pi by 4 is pi by 2. So 2i equal to, that is, so 2i equal to pi square by 2, but I want I value, dear students. So I equal to 2, also bring this sign, pi square by 4. That is, what is I? We have to assume here, integral 0 to pi x sin x divided by 1 plus cos square x into dx is equal to pi square by 4. I hope everyone understand that. We'll move to another question. I'll wait for 1 more minute. Some students are coming whenever I am going to end the session. That time they are coming. Those who are interested to join in the session, you can inform the students. Those who are watching, I'm going to rub this. Here the coming question is, here in place of cos square x only sin x is there. I'm going to rub this also. Now the next question is integral 0 to pi x sin x plus 1 plus sin x. So here integral 0 to pi x sin x by 1 plus sin x by applying the property. Integral 0 to a f of x dx equal to integral 0 to a f of a minus x into dx. So wherever a is there, pi minus x you have to replace. So here sin of pi minus x. Sin of pi minus x is sin x only, no? So pi into sin x by 1 plus sin x minus x into sin x by 1 plus sin x. So from equation 1 this value will become as I. So I equal to pi constant we can take outside, integral 0 to pi sin x divided by 1 plus sin x into dx. Minus I bring this side to I, directly I am writing pi into integral 0 to pi sin x by 1 plus sin x. Here sin x by 1 plus sin x dx. From this step onwards, how to proceed? Here denominator 1 plus sin x is there, no? So numerator also I want to bring the same. So 1 plus sin x, adding and subtracting plus 1. So here two I equal to integral 0 to pi into, we are already there. So we are adding and subtracting plus 1 minus 1 by 1 plus sin x into dx. After that what we have to do? We can split into two integrals. Pi into key bracket integral 0 to pi 1 plus sin x divided by 1 plus sin x into dx minus integral 0 to pi 1 by 1 plus sin x dx. So whenever 1 by 1 plus sin x is there, multiplying and dividing by 1 minus sin x. So here pi into integral dx is x, applying the limit 0 to pi minus integral 0 to pi 1 minus sin x divided by, multiplying and dividing by 1 plus sin x into 1 minus sin x into dx. So pi into pi minus 0, upper limit minus lower limit, minus integral 0 to pi 1 minus sin x divided by a plus b into a minus b, a square minus b square, 1 minus sin square x cos square x into dx, which is equal to pi into pi minus integral 0 to pi, again bracket keep, 1 by cos square x secant square x dx minus sin by cos tan 1 by cos secant. Integral 0 to pi secant x into tan x into dx. Bracket close. So pi into pi minus integral secant square x tan x. Applying the limit 0 to pi. Anyway, we are getting here 0 only. Why? Because tan pi 0, tan 0 0. Integral secant x minus into minus. Okay, minus bracket is there. Integral secant x tan x secant x. Applying the limit 0 to pi. So 2i equal to pi into pi minus tan pi 0 tan 0 0 minus secant pi minus 1 minus secant 0 1. So 2 pi I equal to pi into pi minus of minus plus. Here minus 2 minus into minus plus again minus 2. So I equal to pi by 2 into pi minus 2. What is I? The given integral. That is integral 0 to pi x sin x divided by 1 plus sin x into dx is equal to pi by 2 into pi minus 2 or pi square by 2 minus pi. Both answers are correct, dear students. Any one of them they will accept. Even in the objective questions also, this question they ask number of times. I will move to another question. Just 2 minutes, 1 minute I will wait. After that again I will explain one more question. This is the way. Yeah, any doubts are there, you can chat with me. Half minute, just I will discuss with you. Tomorrow maximum I want to explain MSET trigonometry. Why? Because in the meanwhile trigonometry 2024 MSET preparation plan we are giving. Shall I wrap this and I will go to the another question? Now the question is only x by 1 plus sin x. That is the question. Everything I will set it. After this, one more last question I will tell. Last question. Here the question is integral 0 to pi x by 1 plus sin x dx. So how to do? So first you have to assume the given integral as I. By applying this property, integral wherever x is there, pi minus x, you have to write it. So pi minus x by 1 plus sin x. We can split into terms pi by 1 plus sin x dx minus x by 1 plus dx. From equation 1, this value will bring as I know. I bring this side 2i is equal to pi into I bring this side pi into integral 0 to pi 1 by 1 plus sin x. After that, whatever the procedure we followed here, that we can do that. 2I is equal to pi into integral 0 to pi 1 by 1 plus sin x. So multiplying and dividing by 1 minus sin x, like previous problem. 2I equal to pi into key bracket integral 0 to pi 1 by 1 plus sin x into 1 minus sin x by 1 minus sin x. So pi into integral 0 to pi 1 minus sin x, a plus b into a minus b, a square minus b square, 1 minus sin square x, cos square x into dx. So 2i equal to pi into integral 0 to pi 1 by cos square x, secant square x, like previous term only, minus integral 0 to pi 1 by cos x, cos square x can be written as cos x into cos x, 1 by cos x is secant x, sin x by cos x is tan x into dx. So 2i equal to pi into integral secant square x tan x, applying the limits 0 to pi, minus integral secant x tan x, secant x 0 to pi. So 2i equal to pi into tan pi 0, tan 0 0 minus secant pi minus secant 0. So 2i equal to pi into minus secant pi minus 1, secant 0 1. So 2i equal to pi into 2, 2 get cancelled. So I equal to pi, that is integral 0 to pi x by 1 plus sin x into dx is equal to pi. Yesterday some students requested to give the links of reduction formulae. That reduction formulae I have given the links in the community tab. Once you go through our channel and see in the community tab, integral sin power n x, integral cos power n x with examples, integral tan power n x, integral cot power n x, integral secant power n x, integral cosecant power n x, and not only these 6 but also integral log x whole power n. That questions also I kept the links in the community tab. Once you go through and like this videos and you can utilize. Yeah, we can discuss the last question in this session. The last question may be a little lengthy one. Yeah, we discussed the last question. Little lengthy problem, but you can. integral 0 to pi x sin cube x by 1 plus cos square x into dx. Number of times they asked in the public exam this question. X sin cube x by 1 plus cos square x into dx. So first, let us consider the given integral as I. 2 times I will rub the board and I will write clearly for your convenience. After writing equation 1, by using the property, by using integral 0 to a f of x into dx is equal to integral 0 to a f of a minus x into dx. So I equal to integral 0 to pi, wherever x is there, pi minus x you have to write it. Pi minus x into sine cube of pi minus x whole divided by 1 plus cos square of pi minus x. So just we applied the formula till there only 1 mark out of 7. Whether we have to continue after that or not. Why? Because property we wrote and application also we wrote. How to apply also we wrote. So I equal to integral 0 to pi minus x into sine of pi minus theta, sine theta. So sine cube x divided by 1 plus cos of pi minus theta is minus cos theta, but square is there, no, plus only. So cos square x into dx. Now split into 2 integrals. I equal to integral 0 to pi into sine cube x. These two and these two. Pi into sine cube x divided by 1 plus cos square x dx minus నాన్న ఒక 5 నిమిషాలు నాన్న మందేస్తున్నాడు నేను చేస్తాను రైట్ మైనస్ ఇంటెగ్రల్ 0 to pi x into sine cube x divided by 1 plus cos square x into dx. From equation 1, this second integral value goes to be I. Since from equation 1 minus I, so I equal to pi we can bring outside of the integral 0 to pi sine cube x, that we can write it as sine square x into sin x into dx by 1 plus cos square x minus I bring this side 2i is equal to pi into integral 0 to pi sin square x also can be written as 1 minus cos square x into sin x divided by 1 plus cos square x into dx. Sin cube x can be written as sin square x into sin x. Sin square x can be written as 1 minus cos square x. In the next step, put cos x is equal to t. See here, from this, put cos x is equal to t. Differentiate with respect to x. Cos x derivative is what? Minus sin x is equal to dt by dx. So dx bring that side, minus also bring that side. So sin x dx is equal to minus dt. So in place of sin x dx, you have to replace with minus dt. But I said already important thing, whenever you are taking assumption, limits will change. So upper limit first I am going to calculate. Upper limit x is equal to pi. So x is equal to pi, substitute in this assumption. So t is equal to cos pi. What is cos pi value? -1. So t value -1, upper limit value -1. Next lower limit, when x is equal to 0, t is equal to cos 0, that is equal to 1. So t is equal to 1, t is equal to -1. So lower limit is 1, upper limit is -1. Therefore, this given integral value 2I is equal to pi into integral 0 to pi. No, not 0 to pi. What is lower limit here? 1 into upper limit is -1. In place of sin x dx minus dt, in place of cos x, you have to replace with t. So 1 minus t squared by 1 plus t squared. Are you getting all of you? Yeah. If you remove this minus, these two will be interchanged by using sign change property. Integral a to b f of x dx is equal to minus integral b to a f of x dx. So if you want to remove this minus, interchange the limits. Upper limit will become lower limit will become upper limit. So 2I equal to minus, I am going to remove now. So pi into integral -1 to 1, 1 minus t squared by 1 plus t squared into dt. So this is improper fraction. Converting into the proper fraction. Otherwise, I want to make denominator as numerator also in terms of 1 plus t square. So we are adding +1, subtracting -1 to the numerator. 2I equal to pi into integral -1 to 1. See, observe carefully the numerator. 1 minus t square, we are subtracting -1, adding +1 into dt. So 1 plus 1, 2. So 2I equal to pi into integral -1 to 1, 2 minus, from these two minus take common, minus of 1 plus t square divided by 1 plus t square into dt. After that we can split into two integrals and then integrate. So first till there, after that I will drop this one. Maybe a little in the ground now. This side I am going to have this. Okay, can I? So from here I am continuing. 2I equal to pi into integral -1 to 1, we can split into two integrals. 2 by 1 plus t square into dt minus integral -1 to 1, 1 plus t square by 1 plus t square into dt. We can cancel them. So 2I equal to pi into two constant you can take outside. 1 by 1 plus t square, tan inverse x. So tan inverse of t, applying the limits -1 to +1, minus integral dt, t, applying the limits -1 to +1. So 2I equal to pi into 2 into, in place of t substitute upper limit tan inverse of 1 minus tan inverse of -1 minus 1 minus of -1 plus 1. So 2I equal to pi into 2 into tan inverse of 1 pi by 4, tan inverse of -1 minus pi by 4, minus of minus plus pi by 4, minus 2. So 2 take common from every term. So 2I equal to 2 here and here is there, no, 2 take common, pi into pi by 4 plus pi by 4, pi by 2, minus 1 we are taking common. 2 to get cancelled, that is I means what? Given integral 0 to pi x sin cube x divided by 1 plus cos square x into dx is equal to pi into pi by 2 minus 1. Otherwise, if we take LCM, pi by 2 into pi minus 2. So both the answers are same. Otherwise, pi square by 2 minus pi. Even that also we can write it, dear students. I hope everyone understand that. Still any doubts are there, please write to in the comment box after completing of the session. Then easy to give the response. Otherwise it is difficult for me. Thank you, dear students. I'm signing off. Maths with Panindra. Jai Hind.